the structure for the web page, and how the style CSS file provide the styling elements for the existing structure for the HTML document. So after you add this part of the CSS file into the HTML, you can be able to understand how we add the color, how we add the background color to our web pages, how we add the different type of the font family. Okay, so this margin and the padding are used to provide the padding area. It means when you want to centralize something and when you want to provide some space on the left side or a right side in your web pages, like that you can be able to use this margin and the padding properties. And after that, this is a background color. Background color properties used to provide a background color for the container, maybe the round, maybe the box or a rectangle, like that. Okay, so after that, this is a text align. Okay, when you're using the Word document, you can be able to understand. You Just sometimes you have centralized the some text. Sometimes you have left align. Sometimes you have right align, like that. In the HTML document also, we can be able to do the alignment for the texts. Okay, for that we are using the text align here. So here, as they mention here, we can be able to start our line to depending on the end to the container. Okay, or else left align, right align, justify center, or a match parent with the existing text document as well. So like that, this text align property will be work. And after that, of course, the background color and the padding I also mentioned earlier. So if we add the padding is equal to 0, it's mean for all the corners. It's mean just imagine you have a box. Okay, on the top of the box. Okay, right of the box, left of the box, and the bottom of the box. All the time, all the corners of the box will be the padding 0. Okay, if we mark like this. Okay, if we mark like this 15 pixel and the 0, it means it is showing that the top and the bottom will be provide the padding size of the 15 pixel, and the right and the left side will be provide the 0 pixel. Okay, so here it means if the bottom is omitted, it is the same as a top. Okay, if the right is omitted, it is same as a top. Okay, like that it will be provided. We can be able to provide it for the separate 4 sizes. Okay, rather than mentioning like this, we can be able to mention like this as well. So these both the same. Okay, this is the top and the bottom. This is the left and the right. Okay, so rather than like this, we can be able to mark it as a single value that is same for the all 4 corners. Okay, so rather than that, we can be able to add the font size here. The font size is equal to the size of the text that we want to display into the web pages. So here you can be able to understand. Here, see, we mention it as a body. Okay. Here we mention it as a header. In the home.html, just have a look. Here we mention the body tag. The body tag, header tag, footer, navigation, nav tag, that are already pre-built, that are already available in the HTML tag. Okay, so when we want to style these type of the pre-built tag, we no need to mark anything. Just we can be able to add the tag before we start the phrase, and we can be able to add the properties and the properties value inside this tag. Okay, but here just have a look. Here we have mentioned it as the h1 tag and the id is equal to top. This is the name that I provide to the heading. Okay, so this is a user defined name. Okay, this is a identifier. So if I put my own name to add the style here, I should able to inform the CSS as well to provide the style for this top. Okay, particularly for the this top ID. Okay, that's why mention it as a top with the hash mark. Okay. If I mention it as a ID, I should be able to mark it as the hash mark, or else if I can able to mark it as the class as well. If I mention it as a class, I should change this hash marks into the dot. Okay. The class that we already mentioned into the HTML document should be able to access in the style CSS by using the dot. Okay, full stop symbol. If we mention it as a ID, we should be able to access in the CSS by using the hash symbol. Okay, so there are two different concepts. If we want to style the pre-built tags that's available in the HTML, of course, we can be just simply call that and we can be able to use the properties and the property values to style that. Or else if we put our own name to the existing tag in the HTML, we can be able to call like this and we can be able to add the style like this. Okay, I hope you clear. Now let's move on to the div tag. Okay. Mm, this is the comment section. Okay. This is how we comment the HTML. Okay. So like this symbol, we can be able to comment. Okay. If you want to remove, just if we remove that symbol, it will be uncomment. Mm, mm. Just see here.
If to how to make it මේ අහන්නට තවිෂයකින් මෙසේජ් එකක් දාලා අහන්න ඉංග්‍රීසි සිංහල දෙකම කරනවද නැත්නම් outside. Yeah, I think madam will text her and she will join. Yeah. Power. Yeah. Subjects, I think there is a power problem in the house. Yeah, she told like that බලන්න ගන්නේ මේ වගේ දවස් මේ වගේ ප්‍රශ්නත් එනකොට යාට වෙන්නත් නේද? Oh, she came. Okay.
Sorry, I got disconnected again. So let's begin where I start. So when it's come to the container tag, okay, container is the crucial part when it's come to the web pages, where we want to add different type of the um, content in our application, content in our web pages, like we want to show some slideshows, we want to show some images or some buttons. It's depend on the container. Okay, we can be able to differentiate our container in the web page by using this div tag. Okay, so here just have a look. I have mentioned one div tag as a container one. Okay, inside the container one, I can able to add any type of the tags available. Okay, so I can be able to add another div as well. Okay, inside the div I can be able to insert many number of div. Okay, many number of button classes, any form or any table tags, anything we can be able to add inside the div. Okay, so inside the container one I have add the another id called row one, which is want to display the type of the um, web pages that I am going to build. Okay. So after that, here I have used the button component. Okay. The button component will be provide us to move around with the different type of the web pages. Just imagine you are in the landing page of the web page. Okay, when you want to move on to the about page, or when you want to move into the contact us page, you can able to press a link, right? So that's a link pressing will be able to do by these button tags. Okay. um and after that, here I have used the several type of the div and the several type of the button. Okay, so just have a look this structure how I build. Okay, so this is the div tag. Okay, inside the div I have one div tag and I have one button and another div. Okay, inside this div only I have two div. Okay, div tags. Okay, first of all the row 2 and the row 3. Okay, like this, by having these spaces, this can be known as the tags or tabs like that. So by differentiate the different type of the divs or tags available in the HTML by using this space also, which will be help us to provide my our code more readable. Okay, just after this HR, just type these codes. Mhm. Okay, you can be able to. I think you can. It's visible, right? The codes. Just start with this container. In the same HTML page that you save already. Just after the HR tag, you can be able to insert these tags. Okay, insert these codes. So by this, I hope you will be able to understand the usage of the div. So if you complete it, you can start with doing the styling part. Uh, no need to add these navigations because for now just we omit the navigation. Navigation is the different type of the semantic HTML tag that will be help us to navigate into the different type of the pages. So let's omit this for now. Okay, just start with this container one. So when you are styling into the web pages, you can be able to add the background images, okay, as well. So this is the background image property, and this is how you add value into the background image property. You can specify any type of the URL. Even you can be able to copy the URL that already existing in the Google Images or Internet Images. For now, I have the image called cover inside the folder that I have stored the I have saved the .html file and the .css file. Okay. So I going to retrieve that image when I want to add the background image into the container. So this is how you can be able to add the image into the web pages as well as the background image. Okay. So here I use the container one. It's a yeah, just you can have the look here. The element ID is equal to container one. Okay, where I mention the container one inside the HTML document only. This style will be applied. Okay. This is the row one ID. Okay. So since I have mentioned the button as a class, okay, I have mentioned it as the dot. Anyone speaking? I couldn't hear you properly.
Maybe the noise coming through there.
Sorry, ma'am.
We haven't asked anything. Maybe you can hear the sound when we are discussing, maybe. Hello?
Hello, I couldn't hear you properly. Can you,
Oh,
if,
can you hear me now?
yes,
Hello?
okay. Oh, yeah, yeah, I can hear you now.
No, they haven't asked anything specifically. Maybe when they discuss, you can hear some sound.
Mm-hmm. Do you have anything to ask? Any doubts?
No, you can go further.
Okay, okay, sure, okay. If you have anything to ask, just drop me the message in the chat, or else you can be asked um, through the mic also, okay?
Yeah, sure.
So as I mentioned, since I have mentioned the container one and the row one as a ID, okay, I have used it as the hash symbol. So since I have used the button as a class, I have used here as a dot, okay. By using the dot symbol or a full stop symbol, we can be able to access the class that we have in the HTML document. Okay, so just you can have this code now in the same style.css file. If you finish this container ID part, you can be start with the row ID and the button component. I hope you guys have finished. By this, you can be able to understand how the output will visible to you. In your same page, you can refresh the page and you can be see the changes that you have built. I will be share my output now. So this is the exact thing I think you will be able to get. This is the image that I have saved as a cover.png or something. So like this, you can be able to add the background image for the specific container. Since I have mentioned it as a container, the image will be provide the background only for this container. Okay, if you provide the background image for the body tag, it will be provide the background for whole page. Okay, not only the single container, or it will be provide the whole page. So since I have mentioned the background image only for the container, it will be shown like this. Okay, this is the button components that I have specified in the container. So here how the buttons will be differentiate between the normal text or normal heading or normal paragraph between the buttons. Okay, so inside the button we can be able to provide many type of the colors. We can be provide the border radius, border color, and the hover effects. It means when you are hover into the button, when you move the cursor into the button, the color will be changed, right? So that effect also can be achievable by using the style CSS file. Okay. So these are the basic things that I plan to cover today. So moreover that, um, this is the code structure that where we able to style our um, what we call linking part. Okay, when we have the link in our web pages, of course it will be visible in the blue color by default by having some underline. So by using the CSS part, we can be able to use the different type of the colors. Okay, when the link is available, it can be show in one color. When the link is visited by the user, it will be turn change into the different color. When we are hovering the link, when the link is activating, like that we can be able to style many type of the changes, the components that we are available in the HTML document. Okay, so now let's move on to the important part of the development. When it's come to the software development, not only the web, it can be applied to the mobile applications, desktop applications, or anything that we are developing. Okay, we want to able to maintain the version control for all the softwares. Okay, the version control means, just imagine you all are using the WhatsApp, right? So when WhatsApp new update is coming, you are going to update the WhatsApp, right? So what you will be saying, the new versions of the WhatsApp scam came. I updated that and I got installed into my mobile. Okay, like that. When we are developing the softwares, the different type of the versions can be updated. Okay, so um, when you want to fetch all the version of the application, you just need to undo the all the changes. You know, and after that you have to change the save, change the file by having the previous changes like that. So rather than doing like that, you can be able to store your code into these type of the version control system, which will be able to smoothen the execution, easier to implement. Of course, you can be able to collaborate with the different type of the developers. When it's come to the software, you cannot able to develop the software as a single person. Of course, it's possible, but it will be take more time. Okay, when you are doing the group projects, when you are working under the some companies, when it's come to the industry project, then many people will be collaborated and develop the application. Okay, so when we are using this version control system, um, it will be easier us to implement that changes. Okay, so version control system allow us to keep track of your work and help you to easily explore the changes that you have made. uh, just imagine the five people are developing an application. You have did some changes and the application got crash, and someone may think, okay, the application got crashed because of my changes. But by using this version control system, we can be able to track who made the changes, when the changes was made, the time, by whom the changes was made. Okay, what are the specific file the changes applied, Okay, like that we can be able to track whole things. The Git and the GitHub is the best platform that I have ever used to control these versions of the softwares. Okay, so I think you also use the versions control system like the Git and the GitHub. If you haven't you started to use, just register into the application. Please start to use, because when you are going to the industry, they will be check the GitHub account, your contributions, how many repositories you have, how many contributions you have done for a day. Okay. um just they will be check whether you contribute to the open source projects, like that. So it is mandatory as a computer science students, as a software engineers, you must use this version control system, particularly the GitHub. Okay. um so if any questions you can be asked, or else I can share my GitHub as well. um you can see my screen, right? The GitHub page.
Yes, yes, we can.
Yeah. This is the GitHub platform that I have used. Here you can be able to open many type of the repositories. That these are the repositories that I have collaborated for now. Where I can be able to code and I can be able to see the changes. Just will look at one repository for now. So this is the virtual lab. Where I develop for the A-level students in the Sri Lanka. So these are the contributors for the application. They can be able to add the changes to my repository. Okay, since it's a public, others can see the code. Okay, they cannot made any update or made any changes into my code. Of course, it is will be visible to you as well, but you cannot made any changes. Okay, so here you can see, just have a look. Okay, here I update the navigation to the home. Okay, the 17 days ago. Okay, so these are the changes I have made. The another person made the changes as a delete branch. Okay, at minor changes. So they it has done on the November 13, 2024. Like that, you can be able to fetch all the versions of all the changes that others made, that you made into the application. So this is the major component or a major platform that everyone must use. When it's come to the industry, it's much needed. Okay, so this is the whole thing I have planned to do today. If you have any question regarding the web application or a web development or a virtual control system or anything, you can be asked.
Thank you. Do you have any questions? Like, I can hand over the mic if you have questions from the facilitator.
If you want to contact me, you can able to contact through the LinkedIn as well. I will share the slides and the code that you practice today will with the Samantha ma'am, and you can be able to access those as well. Or else, if you have any questions in the future, you can be able to contact me through the LinkedIn as well.
If you have any questions, you can raise your hand. If you have any questions, you can raise your hand so I can come over there. Is all okay? You wait for a minute for getting the question. I think there won't be any questions anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So thank you so much. This is the thing that I have
Can
yeah.
you please, like, may I have one question? Like, if they wanted to learn by their own, is there any good platform for them to do that?
Of course, you can be able to learn this HTML and the CSS through the W3 school, where you can be able to learn from the basic, okay? By having the different type of the sections, they will be explained it clearly. Of course, you can be able to learn by using the W3 school. I will be recommend that. Or else, there are many YouTube channels available. If you search for building the simple web pages or simple websites, you can be search around the YouTube channels as well. Um, or else I can share some links of the platform with the Samantha ma'am. You can be able to get through that as well.
Thank you. I have given session to the chair of WIE, maybe the secretary. Presentation. Affinity Group of the University of Jaffna. It is my privilege to extend our heartfelt gratitude to our esteemed speaker, Ms. Shakishnavi Murugan, for sharing her valuable knowledge with us today. Ma'am, your insightful session on HTML and CSS fundamentals have provided us with a strong foundation in web development. The way you explained the concept and guided us through the basics and has truly inspired and motivated us to explore this field further. We deeply appreciate the time and effort you have put into making this session engaging and informative. Madam, please accept the virtual token of appreciation we have prepared as a small gesture of our gratitude. A special thank you to all the participants for your active engagement and participation throughout the session. Your involvement made the workshop a great successful. We look forward to seeing you in future events. Have a great day. Section. Shakishnavi, hello.
Yeah.
Hello. Can you hear? Yes.
Yes, yes.
Okay, thank you for your acceptance to having this session for our students. Thank you for your valuable time because I know you are struggling with the power failure and everything. It's really good. Next time, we wanted to see you in person here.
Sure, yes, of course. I was supposed to visit the your university since I have stuck with some works yesterdays and tomorrow as well. Um, of course, it's great pleasure to invite me, and I think I have provided some basic knowledge about the web development. If you guys have any interest to join with me, you can able to contact me through the LinkedIn as well. I'm pleasure to have here.
Yeah, she is. Your facilitator is really a good person for learn like UI UX experience. Like she is passionate into that, and she is also like a student. I believe like now she is in final year in her university. She agreed to do. She is really passionate to teach students and everyone. So that's the reason she is here. So if you have interest, please contact her via LinkedIn. And you can email if you need any contact from her, like you can ask me, I can share contact for you. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for joining.
Yes, thank you all. Thank you for joining.
Hi everyone, I you already got the feedback about today's workshop. Um, you can scan the QR code. Yeah. Everyone can give the feedback. Hi everyone. Before we inform you all, please come down to the ground floor to take a group photo of ours. Thank you everyone for your patience and participation. So we will send you a participation certificate via email. Next, next, within a week. Okay, we will share with you through your email. Can you all join us to take the photograph in the ground floor?
இல்ல இல்ல அவன் நான் நினைக்கிறேன் அவை செய்திருக்கீங்க அவைக்கு அந்த நான் நினைக்கிறேன் அவைக்கு அங்க